and welcome to the They Don't Tell You. I'm Steve Green.
They don't tell you. Shh, it's sexy.
Exactly.
They don't tell you.
It helps when we say that, when we don't say that, because we could get demonetized.
They don't tell you. Shh.
So, yeah, we got it. Now, today we're doing Am I, in fact, the A-hole? Which is where we debate whether or not whoever is in the topic or situation is the A-hole.
Would you want to start by telling them why you hate me with every core of your being?
I don't have 2 hours.
Every fiber of
I don't have
his
2
being.
hours.
He wants me
We have like 45 minutes to an hour.
He wants me to not ever have any breaks.
Yeah, that's true.
He wants me to emotionally crumble, mentally and emotionally spiral into... I get it, because I took off my clothes once and threw things. You want me to spiral into taking off my clothes and throwing things. It's kind of a kink he has, so he goes about it in a roundabout way.
She's talking about how it took us a while to get started today.
Yeah.
Not
and
a big
I have
deal.
Lots of things to do.
The audience doesn't care.
And I haven't meditated.
They want to hear about who's the a-hole.
Okay, well, you are.
Okay, got it. All right, check this out.
Okay.
AITA for telling my client my birthday, and she shamed my coworkers for forgetting my birthday.
What?
I was hired last May into a company that's all about celebrating everyone.
Okay, so Taurus or a Gemini?
Sounds like a real blast already.
Okay.
I was asked and paid into collections for my boss's birthday, 3 coworkers' birthdays where everyone got flowers and cake and cards and balloons
I see where this
and
is
free
going.
lunch.
Yeah.
I sung happy birthday, participated in pictures, etc. I also participated in collections for coworkers when family members died and my boss for the and to my boss for the Christmas party. Yeah. My birthday was last week. I had mentioned I was excited for my birthday the week before. Nothing. No one said a thing.
Oh my god.
No one wished me happy birthday or a card or anything.
I'm glad they set up the culture of the company, because otherwise, like, out of nowhere, it's like, why is this person so expected and entitled? But
That's
like
true.
In the culture, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Like that's like totally valid. Okay.
It hurt, but I ignored it. So my client knew there was someone on the staff with a birthday near hers, and she was trying to figure out who the Pisces on staff was. Every day for 2 weeks. The day after my birthday, I told her it was me. She had lost to say...
May is not Pisces.
I don't know. Maybe this was in May. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Day after my birthday, I told her she had lots of stuff to say to the staff for not celebrating my birthday in our usual fashion. It hurts I was forgotten. But I don't think I did anything wrong. Somehow my coworkers are blaming me for not giving them time to celebrate my birthday. It literally is in our computer email system. Wish your team member a happy birthday! !
Wait, her client
Yeah.
was trying to figure out who the other Pisces was?
Yes.
And then that's how she figured out it was her. And then the client got mad at her coworkers?
Yeah. The client started wrecking the coworkers.
How did the client get to talk to the coworkers?
I assume the client goes in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes when I used to work at an office, that happened.
Okay. Also, why is the coworker's initial response not, "Oh, sorry, we forgot your birthday"?
I agree with you.
There's something else to this.
You think?
Like,
you think she's the big C of the office?
Yeah, something like that. Because how is it that coincidental? Mm-hmm. Like, this is intentional.
Mm-hmm. Could be.
But also in companies like this where they are super, we celebrate everyone, or whatever. I feel like even if people didn't like her, they would do it still robotically because of the company culture. But I don't know. It just seems like there's a missing piece somewhere. Like, people, if they're like that into birthdays at this company, like, how do they? And then it says it in the company chat or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't relate to hey, I'm getting pretty excited for my birthday next week. So
yeah, that sounds hard to tell your coworkers. Hey, guess what's coming up?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a thing. Everyone should have a calendar of birthdays and just know when people's birthdays are if they're gonna be that crazy about them.
I remember it was my birthday a zillion times when I worked at an office job, and I don't care. I like to be obnoxious about it in a fun way. Because I like your angle on
if you go, if you really are attached to it, it's not fun.
Yeah.
But then if you go about it it's my birthday,
Yeah.
People are You know, they're like, oh, it is. You know, you
Yeah.
never know how they react.
What?
Sometimes you get free shit.
That's crazy.
I like to go play poker on my birthday and tell everybody and tell them that I deserve to win all the pots and like it's my
pretty sick.
birthday. And when they beat me on my birthday, I tell them that that's really
You beat the
up.
birthday girl.
That's f***ed up.
Yeah.
You beat me on my birthday. That's really
Uh-oh.
Don't stop saying that word.
You ruined my birthday. Mark, bleep those out.
Thank
Sorry.
you, Mark.
But bleep it out with a sound that's not the censor sound because then the YouTube still like algorithm is like,
Play a
oh, we
kazoo,
know.
play a kazoo, Mark.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
kazoo or
birthday
something, or a
related.
dolphin sound.
There you go.
You my birthday.
I don't think that works.
Yeah, I'm up my birthday.
Jeez. Yeah,
I
so
don't
I
know.
think this person's not the a-hole.
I don't think they're the a-hole.
But what do you think about people who sit there on their birthday? They're fuming about how it's their birthday, but they don't tell anyone it's
That's
their birthday.
too. I mean,
Yeah.
that expecting people to know. How
I
do
agree.
people know?
I agree.
I barely remember my own schedule.
I know, man.
Like how
I'm so bad at
I
birthdays.
never remember. Like it's my friend's birthday. I remember people's star signs, but I kind of forget their like actual birthday.
Me too. I don't know the star signs, but
I
I forget
know when someone's birthday's coming up.
who.
Chad's birthday is
It's like today.
tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Ooh, okay. See, I know when someone's birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow. And then Kina's birthday is the day after that.
Yeah.
But I just don't, sometimes I just forget what day. I forget what day it is.
I know the zone where certain special people in my life when their birthday is, but I always forget the damn
Like if you
dates.
forgot my birthday,
That's easy though.
death.
Yeah, I know. But like Mike Gallagher, I always forget exactly what day his birthday is.
23rd. December
No, it's
23rd?
December 5th. December
No.
5th.
It's later.
No, it's like right of the way early. But I'm just saying, I always tend to forget which, and like, is it the 7th? Is it the 5th?
Okay.
But it's like that. So then like, but like my sister or my brothers, I know all their birthdays because that's like drilled into you as a youth.
Yeah, this is a youth.
Anyway, not the a-hole at all.
Yeah, not the a-hole. And also people that expect people to remember their birthdays
Are weird.
are weird.
Very weird.
Like, if I'm not your mom or I'm not sleeping with you, then I don't know your birthday.
Correct. But one of my favorite stories, which I will retell, is we had a friend who his birthday is always around Halloween time, and one day he's like kind of throwing his shoulders around and like being pouty boy, and his chick is like, "What's going on? Like, what's your deal?"
Oh my gosh.
And then he's like, "Oh well, you know, I don't see any decorations up for Halloween or anything like that. It just doesn't feel like my birthday."
Grown man.
Grown man in his 30s.
We're talking like late 30s.
Insane, dude. Insane.
Yeah.
That story haunts me. I
That's
think
pretty
about that
bad.
story probably once
And
every 2 weeks.
meanwhile, she's running around like a chicken with her head cut off, like
Doing everything.
doing like tons of business, like trying to start her entrepreneurial life, like
Yeah.
like networking, doing all kinds of
Yeah.
shit, like nonstop schedule. And she gets home and he's pouty and he's like, just doesn't feel like my birthday.
And then she had to like put up Halloween decorations real quick.
Dollar store Halloween decorations,
It's
so it would
incredible.
feel like his birthday.
Don't be that guy out there, folks.
I can't even imagine.
Don't be that guy.
It's so funny.
It's incredible. Makes me cringe every time. I love that story.
It's such a sitcom thing.
I know. Exactly. That's what
Like
it
that's
is.
why we like find
That's what it
humor
is.
in things because like it's just the most ridiculous.
It doesn't feel real.
When characters take a situation seriously that is not a serious situation or should not be taken seriously, that's when it's funny.
All-timer favorite for
But
me.
when they're in it, it's not funny to them. It's never funny to the characters.
No.
When the characters ain't on the joke, it's not funny.
Not funny.
But like it's funny to us.
Always.
Yeah.
All right, check this out.
Okay.
AITA for confronting a mother who was encouraging her kid to throw a water balloon at me. You can imagine how fun this person is.
Yeah. Well,
Hi.
I wouldn't want someone to throw water balloon.
Fair. That's what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
So, hi. So this basically happened yesterday when I, 21 female, was coming home from college. I was with my friend, and we were discussing something when I felt a splash beside me, and some water splashed on my pants. I looked up and saw a woman trying to hide from our view. With her kid. I was furious because it's not even holy yet. HOLI, what's that? Holiday, maybe?
Oh yeah. Maybe.
God, these fucking people.
Yeah. Why
Just
shorten
write
that? Yeah.
Write it. What is wrong with you people?
What is wrong with you people?
So why are they throwing water balloons at random strangers, especially those coming home from work or college? I knocked on their door. They didn't answer at first, but I kept on knocking. Then the mother appeared and asked me why I was knocking nonstop. I asked her why she was encouraging her kid to throw water balloons at strangers. She just said, so what? It's holy. Holi. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
I replied, it's not
I'll look it
holy
up.
yet. And what if we had important documents in our bags? That's a weird thing to
Are
say.
they like New Zealanders?
That's a weird
or
thing
like
to say.
Australians? I
Gotta
feel
be
like
something weird. I kept arguing with her until she closed the door in my face.
it's a festival. Okay, check this out. Holi is a popular and significant Hindu festival celebrated as the festival of colors, love, and spring. It celebrates the eternal and divine love of the deities Radha and Krishna. Additionally, the day signifies the triumph of good over evil as it commemorates the victory of Vishnu as, I don't know.
You're supposed to nail your neighbors with water balloons?
There's nothing about water balloons in here. Also, it's coming up. It's March 14th.
Oh, so she hit early.
Yeah, she's getting hit early.
We're recording this on the 9th.
Like, but on this day, like if you get hit with water balloons, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
It's holy. My documents are fine.
That's our bad. We thought Redditors were just abbreviating as usual.
Yeah, we thought it was holiday. Like,
because we're
please
so
give us some
scarred from them doing it.
context.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Everyone just assumes everyone knows everything. I'm like,
how do you wish someone a happy Holi? You simply say happy Holi. You can add a phrase like, no, there's nothing about water balloons in here.
So she's just doing it because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. They're having a fun time. Well, maybe it's like Fiesta. You know how when you bring a confetti egg over people's heads? So I'm from Santa Barbara, and we have a thing called Fiesta, and we shut down the town for like a week, and you can walk on the streets and stuff. And one of the like customs is that people are selling these confetti-filled eggs everywhere.
Yeah.
And you buy like a dozen of them, and then you get people with confetti eggs. You smash the egg over their head and confetti gets all in their hair, and it's like you surprise them with it. Like it's never supposed to be like, I'm about to do this thing to you. It's like, and you got me because it's Fiesta. Anyway, I brought Steve to Fiesta once when we were first dating. This should have been in our biggest fights episode. Because I smashed an egg on his head. His first time at Fiesta, I was hyping it up because he loves Mexican food. It's like all Spanish derived, and there's like, Mexican food everywhere.
I forgot about
churros and stuff. And anyway, I get him for the first time. I was like welcoming him to our culture of like smashing eggs on our head, and he got so mad. You guys, I vlogged this. It might be in a vlog somewhere. I might have cut his reaction, but like he got so mad at me.
I was like, what the hell did you just do? I was so confused. Yeah, I was mad.
He was but it was mostly your foot was bothering you, I think.
Yes, no, I had an ingrown townnail, and I was in for a day of walking, and then I got nailed with a friggin' confetti.
I nailed him, and I thought he was gonna be like, "What was that?" And like I got it on vlog, and like it was like his first, baby's first Fiesta, But like no, he was pissed.
Yeah, it was my ingrown toenail for sure.
Yeah. That was really funny though. Looking back, like you were so fucking.
Yeah, I was fuming, mate. Fuming, positively fuming, mate.
Oh my god, it's so funny that memory like just got unlocked.
I forgot about it.
Me too.
God, what a dummy. What a dummy. I think this is a clear. You are not the a-hole, but you kind of handled it in a weird way. What if we had important documents in our bag? It's hysterical. Hysterical.
Sounds like a script like that you would write. It just sounds like a Flight of the Conchords script. That's why I thought maybe they're New Zealanders or something. It's like, well, what if I had important documents in my bag?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like my neighbor is like obsessed with hitting me with a water balloon for some reason.
Really?
He's yet to do it. Yeah, Ryan just wants to hit me with a water balloon.
I've never even seen him with a water balloon.
I know. He never actually acts on it. He just keeps on talking about it.
I think he saw someone else do it, and he thought that would be fun to do.
Yeah,
but he's too lazy to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it is. But it wouldn't like piss me off or anything.
Right. I would only be mad if I was wearing like nice clothes, only because I don't really wear nice clothes.
Nice.
So like the one time I wear them, if they got ruined, I'd be like, oh, now I gotta buy new nice clothes. Well, I guess I wouldn't have to buy them. It's just water.
Balloon, yeah.
But yeah, I would just kind of be like, it's kind of annoying.
Fair.
It's kind of annoying.
That's fair. All right, peep this game. AITA for waving to a toddler while the parents weren't looking.
Yeah, definitely.
This one threw me, dude. I, 27 female, was just out for a walk in my regular area. I saw ahead that a small female kid was standing at the back of what I assumed was the parents' car, parked and all. They were just unloading things from the car. I could see the kid was clearly staring at me like kids do. So when I was close enough, I smiled and waved. But I also stopped for a second and said, hey, but then kept on walking. The next thing I know, the mom and dad are flagging me down to say, hey, don't ever do that again.
Whoa.
It's talking all kinds of crap. I just said something like, hey, didn't mean anything by it and kept on walking. But I heard some choice words come out before I turned the corner. I don't have kids, so I don't really know the protocol or etiquette, but should I have not engaged AITA for saying hey to a toddler?
Well, I need to know what these parents are yelling. Like, this
Agreed.
is not enough context.
Yeah, but these parents are weird.
No, for sure they're weird, and for sure you're not the asshole, but also, if I knew what the parents were yelling, maybe we could put some context as to why they might be mad.
Right.
I can't even like conjecture because
Parents are weird. That's
just like parents are weird. I guess from what you've given me, no, you're not the a-hole. They are the a-holes.
Yeah.
Like, but why is that?
But some parents are weird is what I'm saying.
No, they are.
They're so weird.
But I also think that sometimes people write a very clear, like, you're not the a-hole.
Right.
Like, just to like have people say
like
that.
walking up to a kid or whatever and taking their picture, I could see that being weird.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, picture,
Like,
yeah.
that's weird.
That's weird.
And then just walking up and taking the picture without asking or anything, that's weird. But like just waving at a kid and saying hi as you walk by. I don't get that. Some parents are too crazy out there.
Parents are freaking
Parents
nuts.
chill out a little bit.
Parents are freaking nuts, man.
Yeah, that one's pretty straight up. I just think I think some people are crazy out there.
Yeah.
All right, check this one out. AITA for agreeing to babysit for my friend without asking my partner first.
Agreeing to babysit my friend's baby, you mean?
For my friend without asking my partner first.
Oh.
I have a friend, 21 female, who's a single mom to a 1.5-year-old toddler. She started taking night classes to get her degree this semester. She has classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Originally, her mom had agreed to watch her child while she was in class, but her mom's work schedule changed, and she can no longer watch her on Fridays. I work as a nurse with fluctuating hours, but I'm always off on Fridays. So when my friend mentioned this to me a few weeks ago, I quickly told her I'd gladly watch him for a few hours while she has class. My boyfriend, Nick, is a SAHD, stay-at-home dad.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't stand these people.
Me neither.
To our 1-year-old. On Fridays, I take over the majority of the childcare. I watch our son for the most part by myself while Nick plays video games or does some shopping, etc.
Okay.
It's essentially his off day.
Got it.
When I told Nick I had agreed to watch my friend's baby on Friday, I didn't think it'd be a big deal since I'm already doing childcare on Fridays and didn't expect my partner to help out. But he was upset that I agreed to this. He said I should have discussed it with him beforehand. I told him it didn't matter since I'd be watching the kids by myself. This week is the first week I had both kids, and it wasn't too bad at all. My friend's toddler was only there for 3 hours. Nick was in his gaming room the entire time. And when my friend came to pick up her baby, he was very standoffish with her, throwing shots like, "I'm glad you came so early." After they left, I told him he didn't need to be rude to her, and I watched the kids without his help. So he shouldn't be acting this way. He's still being distant about the whole thing.
So she's watching 3 children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I don't know how you can...
Kids there for 3 hours.
I don't know. I can't even... Like this, I don't like when men act like children.
Yeah, it's weird,
Like if it's your partner, like you're acting like a baby, like, communicate with me. Tell me what you don't like about this situation. Let me validate you.
Yeah.
Let me like understand where you're coming from, but don't be pouty pants McGee playing video games and then being still pouty pants even though you didn't have to help at all. It's like he wanted to be mad that he would have to help, but then he didn't have to help, but he still wanted to be mad about it.
Why would he have to help though? I don't get that.
Because he imagine that's your job 6 days a week.
Yeah.
And then your partner who doesn't normally watch the kids watches them on that one day.
Right.
Like maybe she doesn't understand how much work is involved.
Right.
Like I'm just being devil's advocate here.
Fair.
Why someone might be upset about it. But I don't like the way he handled it.
So it's his high holy video game day, I think.
Sure.
For him, it's like,
so he doesn't want to hear toddler sounds.
I think maybe that's what it is.
Headphones on.
Headphones, bro.
Dude, he has a 1-year-old already. See, I thought it was going to be like they're watching some like monster kid that's smearing shit all over the walls. And then he would be upset without being consulted first. But they already have a 1-year-old. They're already dealing with kid noises. He already has the day off and she's already watching the kid on that day.
What do you think is the protocol though? Like if you are bringing someone into our home, for example,
yeah,
and you didn't tell me about it first or clear it with me first.
Well, I kind of
get that.
I talk to you about everything.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, I would get that, and I'm fairly certain that's probably what the bulk of his
That's what I think.
beef is.
Yeah.
Right there. But the way he's communicating right now is
He's being a little pussy boy.
Yeah. And that just makes me not want to root for him.
I am with you.
You know?
I'm with you.
And that sucks. So I try to understand, but like,
But even on the days, like, I think you've forgotten to tell me things many times.
sure.
And you're like, hey, people are coming over. We're doing like a podcast upstairs or whatever. I'm not like, oh,
Right.
I don't get that.
I
can't get there mentally.
okay, I would be annoyed if the house was a mess and like you brought people over randomly.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
Yep.
sometimes Joe just peed on the couch and it smells really gross,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden there's someone here.
Yep.
Like you've done that before, but I don't get mad either. Like I don't care, but
Yep.
like I do. I care a little bit that I wish we could have cleaned up the couch or whatever.
Yep.
Like we could have like straightened up. But that's the only thing I care about is that like, and usually if someone's over here, there's someone that's not going to judge us about that anyway.
that's true.
So it's fine. It's not like you're bringing like the Queen of England over here.
Yeah.
Who I don't really care if
She would positively die.
I mean, she's dead, so that's weird if
but
you.
she would have croaked if she came over here.
Yeah, that's true.
Earlier, for sure. Because we got KDP
Everywhere, and we don't have
brother.
servants to clean it.
Nope.
We are the servants.
It's just us. I
of
keep
the
forgetting
cat.
to get kitty spray. I got to get kitty spray.
I know, you
after
really
this.
do.
I really do.
You really do.
really
You really do.
And speaking of what we really have to do, we have to go on a break right now.
Right now.
We'll be right back.
Right back.
Check us out on Patreon. Nothing helps the show more. Patreon.com/sticky, STI.
STIKKI.
You get the show a day early. I do Crypto Corner every Tuesday. Also, we do a free roll poker tournament every single month with a live stream.
And if you like poker, you could sign up on clubwptgold.com with promo code Nikki.
Get 'em,
for
reel
a
'em in,
lot
Limo.
of extra bonus money.
Reel them in,
A
Limo.
lot of extra promo money. I'm not telling you what to do, but you know, if you want to sign up with code Nikki, you will probably get some extra bonus stuff. So
There
if you
you
like
go.
poker, you're in the US,
It's pretty lit.
it's pretty lit.
Pretty lit.
See you in a sec.
Be right back.
Hey, we're on a break right now, and I guess we're supposed to promo our show.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about our show.
We're going to try to get a show that you took a break from to like
Right.
talk about how you should listen to our show.
Technically, we're not on break. We're still working.
It's called Shit They Don't Tell You, and it's all the shit that we wish people would have told us that we had to mess up on and figure out ourselves. Now we're telling you about it.
That's it.
And sometimes we answer questions that you send in, and sometimes we judge other people's situations.
So keep listening and check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/sticky. Thank you.
And shout out to Brian Jorgensen.
And we're back.
Who's a-holes now?
Okay, so I'm wondering what you think about this one.
Okay.
AITA for not bringing my girlfriend to a football game. And this is the whack football, not the good one.
Well, she's a girl, so like I don't know why you would,
Exactly. Little backstory. I turned 20 recently, and for my birthday, my parents gifted me a ticket to PSG Marseille Classico in Paris.
but is this like football, not real
Yeah,
football? It's not real football.
Limo football.
Okay, got
They
it.
gifted me this trip with my brother, so I will take the train / sleep in a hotel and go to the game with him. Prior to booking, they did not ask her if she would be interested in coming, and they didn't even tell her about it until I learned about it. The trip will be a bit longer than 24 hours, but smaller than a weekend. Side note, my girlfriend was also looking to book this for us too, but it was very expensive apparently. Now my girlfriend's upset and kind of mad that she's not coming and that my parents didn't propose for her to come. She doesn't seem happy nor excited for me, and every time I mention it, she gives me a kind of attitude.
No one likes feeling left out.
Yeah. Am I the a-hole for not asking my parents to bring her after I learned about it? This is a tricky one.
Well, if it's expensive, then that's kind of hard to pressure your parents into paying for it.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's the most clear-cut one. But I think the parents could have been like, "Hey, if you want to come, you
Yeah.
know, here's the train, here's how it works, and all that."
Right,
stuff.
right, exactly.
You know
Just to be invited.
I think so.
Like, so you're the one turning down the invite.
Because then it keeps the relationship good, where it's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, the parents are cool. They always like ask me what I want to do, or
Yeah,
whatever." I think that's
exactly.
like class.
Yeah, I agree. Like, because if this is like dating to marry, like these are going to be part of your family. These are going to be like
Exactly.
your family members.
I don't date not to marry. That's like the whole thing. I date to marry. I'm in it to win it.
Well, so you wanted to marry the other people that you were dating?
Oh, very much so.
Well, I'm glad I was like fourth.
Fifth. Come on. All right. Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on
No,
now.
but I think that all relationships should be seen as like,
No, I'm just
this
kidding.
could go somewhere.
Yeah,
I
same.
know
Yeah.
I know, but I just want to say like, so the parents should try to keep it on the level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Because you don't know if this is going to be like, this could be the one that he stays with for 30 years or whatever, and now,
Yeah.
she doesn't like you as much.
Right.
Stuff like that really does.
No, it does. The dynamic is
erode a
like,
relationship.
that's why there's all those jokes about in-laws, like, oh, my in-laws, because like, it started off on a not a good track.
So glad I don't have to do those jokes.
Dude, you're the goat of my parents, like they've never responded so positively to me dating someone in my entire life.
My parents love Nikki. My whole family loves Nikki.
Same.
My family loves Nikki more than they love me.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
No, they love you.
Like my nieces and nephews, they're all obsessed with Nikki.
I've never seen my dad want to go to Costco with one of my boyfriends ever. That would like
we have
it's
fun.
inconceivable.
No, me and the old man have
that
fun.
like my dad would ever hang out one-on-one with any of my previous boyfriends.
That's so funny to me.
Inconceivable. He gave him cold shoulder, like would not even talk to them. Like acted like they were flies on a wall, like not people.
It's funny too because me and your dad, like,
Yeah, you guys really get along.
yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
I look forward to him being around.
Yeah. It's
And
clear.
I love talking shit to him during sports.
Yeah, exactly. Just want someone real. I think that's what it is that like me, you, my family, we just like want someone real.
Yeah,
like
it's
this bullshitty bullshit, like, you know, fakeness or like standoffishness. Well, like my boyfriends were either one of those, like kind of standoffish, like, oh, like parents, I don't know, like I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna like shut down. Or they were like super fake.
Also, I genuinely root for the old man's teams. Like, I think that's important.
Yeah.
Because like you used to shit all over his teams growing up.
Yeah.
And I genuinely root for his teams. Like, but I have no reason not to. Thankfully, he picked like good teams. Like Rams and Dodgers, good teams.
They are good teams.
So like he's not like a Patriots fan or something like that, where I have to like really,
pretend.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Hone it in, yeah. So, wait, who's the a-hole?
Oh, that's I want your answer.
I don't think anyone's really the a-hole. I think there's just a bunch of miscommunication.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't got to be an a-hole. It doesn't got to be a declarative a-hole about it.
True. We like to slap a label on someone because it's fun and we are not emotionally attached.
Dude, that's what I was just telling the boys at JK. I was like, dude, when me and Nikki are watching reality TV, we go in on people. We are hateful. We are loathsome creatures.
It's like you get to release that valve. I get it. Like I get. So when people leave hate comments on things, it's like, why are you doing? You don't even know me. Like I don't even blah blah blah. But because I would never go and like leave hate comments on anyone's thing. But like when we just get to watch people as if they're not real people.
Exactly.
You know, like then you just get to like comment about it, but. You know, when you break the wall and they're real people, it's mean.
It's mean.
Yeah.
It's mean. But it is so cathartic and fun to just judge. Like,
well, because and it's mostly the editors like making them look bad.
Oh,
or
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm talking within 35 seconds of a character's introduction, me and Nikki will be going in.
Well, I like to guess their star signs.
Yeah, Nikki's pretty good at that actually. Yeah. But then when she's not, she's like immediately excuses
I'm like,
it.
it's the rising sign.
The rising sign, got to be the rising sign. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Yeah, dude, you know what I would love to do with this show is do like a companion where we watch like some garbage shows and like, because I just think it's great.
Some people were asking about that, like us watching Love is Blind.
I would do it.
Doing a recap or
in
something.
In a second.
Or not Love is Blind, Love Island, when we were like super into that.
Dude.
Love Island is like a commitment. Like I think that because there's so many episodes, but we've been watching Selling Sunset lately, and
oh my god,
it's pretty good. They have good episode lengths too.
Just forget about it, dude. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Am I the a-hole? My wife and I got into an argument about if calling your new workplace at 8:30 p.m. to ask a question is inappropriate or not. First time ever posting on Reddit, so please bear with me. My wife is a physical therapist and recently got accepted to work at her new job. The therapy department is closed, but she wanted me to call the night nursing staff at 8:30 p.m. to ask what color scrubs do the therapists wear there. I told her that she should call her department and wait till normal business days or hours to ask the question. And I told her it was inappropriate and unprofessional to call at this hour. She doesn't see it that way and thinks it's no big deal. So AITA for telling her she's being unprofessional.
That's a toughie.
I think
I know why you picked
lecturing you know why I picked that?
Yeah, I know why you picked this because sometimes I'm kind of socially unaware. And I think like everything, it's like totally fine. And like, then I do it and it wasn't totally fine for me to do it. And then I wish I would have asked him if that was.
This one's a little more easy, I think. Because,
yeah, that was easier.
Well, no, this one's easier because like the guy is being a dick. Like,
you think?
I think so. lecturing your chick because like
He's lecturing?
I think he's kind of lecturing.
He just said it's unprofessional to do that. I feel like she's like, why? And then he's like trying to give her the reason.
It's inappropriate and unprofessional to call at this hour.
Yeah.
I think that's why he's calling.
I mean, if he's lecturing, then then I think that's a little bit of a dickish
maybe
move.
he's not lecturing.
If he's not lecturing and he's just if she's like, call this place, and he's like, hey, maybe that's a little unprofessional, like we should wait till business hours, and she's like, what's the big deal?
Right.
Then I don't think that's a dick move.
I just thought this guy is so funny for asking Reddit about this that I wanted to bring it up.
Well, he's very in his head about whether or not he was being a dick about it.
Like, good Lord, dude. I think you're both weird.
Yeah, you're both weird.
Straight up. Okay. You're both odd.
I saw this really funny TikTok of like someone's making fun of AITA, where they're like, every AITA is like this. My wife said that she wanted to get a dog, but I did not want to get a dog. So we agreed that if we got a dog, she would take care of it and I wouldn't have to do anything. Well, then her uncle dies and she has to go to a funeral. And guess who has to take care of the dog?
Guess who's to feed the dog?
Guess who has to feed the dog?
It's so silly, dude.
Even though we had previously agreed that I would not be participating in any dog feeding.
So accurate.
So while she's on a vacation... It's so funny.
So bad.
It was so good. It made me laugh.
I love it. It's so true, man.
Yeah.
And some of these people, it's like, why did you post this on Reddit?
Yeah. Like you're very much the a-hole.
Yeah, exactly. Like, are you a pain slut? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Curious about your thoughts on this one.
Okay.
AITA for asking my family to clean up after I cook dinner for them. I'm 33 with a 1-year-old and I work full time. My mom stays with me and watches my son while I'm at work. And my adult sister and brother are here too. My mom broke her ankle and needs help sometimes with my son. They tell me what they want for dinner. I make a shopping list, go shopping, pay for the food. Not to mention I'm making a vegan version of everything for my sister. So technically I'm making 2 dinners.
Oh.
I get home from work, barely spend time relaxing with my baby before getting up and making dinner for everyone. I keep getting into arguments with them because I asked them to put the leftovers away and do the dishes since I cooked. As long as dishes are done before I make food again, I'm not picky on when or who gets them done, or I'll just do them myself if they aren't done. I have a bit of an attitude, but I do them. Tonight, I made baked potato soup. What the hell is baked potato soup?
Have you never had baked potato soup?
I've heard of potato soup. I don't know about baked potato soup.
I guess I was thinking potato soup too, but...
That's kind of interesting.
I mean, maybe you bake it first and there's like skins in there.
It gotta be, right?
Yeah.
He says I garnished it with green onion, bacon, cheese, and sour cream.
Sounds like the potato soup that I've eaten before.
All right. Checks out.
Oh, so it's got the toppings of a baked potato into potato soup. Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
We got done eating and my mom asks if I can put the garnishes away. To which I replied, ask my brother to do it, please. And she got upset and said, isn't cleaning up after yourself part of cooking? I told her if I'm cooking for 3 extra people, since the only people I'm obligated to feed are me and my son, it's not unreasonable for everyone else to clean up. I also clean the little dishes as I go, measuring cups, blender, tongs, etc., and wiping down surfaces and throwing away trash. I'm not making a huge disaster of the kitchen and telling them to deal with it. Whew.
Yeah. Whew. This is a toughie. This is a toughie because...
What's a toughie about it?
Okay. Here's why it's a toughie.
Yeah, explain.
Okay, so like... If everybody in the house, it's like, okay, let's say I cook for everybody.
Yeah.
And like, I'm okay with like cleaning up later.
Yeah.
You know, then like there's no problem. But if you're telling me to clean up like after I cooked everything and I don't get to just relax and enjoy the moment with my kid, then like you need to chill the F out.
I agreed.
Right? Like it sounds like they want her to, they're like putting pressure on her to clean right after she cooks.
Yeah.
Like if you want it cleaned, you clean it. Or like whoever's getting bothered by the mess like needs to clean it then.
Yeah, I agree.
Or like, you know, sometimes I'm like, I like the kitchen to be clean, and if it's been more than a day since something got cooked and like it's still been out, then like I'll start getting.
I feel like protocol is if you're at someone's house and they're cooking for you, you try to help clean up.
Yeah, that's true.
Protocol.
That's true. Well, it sounds like the mom's there all the time watching the kid.
I wouldn't expect the mom to help necessarily.
Yeah, and she
broke
her ankle.
herself. Yeah. So I would expect the siblings absolutely to do something.
Yeah, I would expect
1,000,000,000%.
Especially if they got their meal cooked for them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
That's on them.
Yeah.
And you should be embarrassed.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about
helping.
that they were, in my head, like they were all a family that was in the same house or whatever. And like, that's just her chore. But that's weird.
You should be embarrassed of yourself that you're not helping. And you're sitting on your ass and watching TV or whatever.
What if they're in their non-helping era?
They could be in the non-helping era, which is what Nikki did during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, last year I went through that, and I don't get to choose when my non-helping era is. Like that, I was
I'm
traveling.
just glad it was over.
Yeah, me too. I was traveling a lot, and all I wanted to do was melt into the ground.
Yeah.
I got burnt out by life. And I couldn't help that the calendar said it was now the holidays. Like, my body was like, I don't care. I'm melting into the ground.
Yep. Well, thankfully, your parents helped me a lot.
I know. They're the best.
So it was tight.
You know, you guys are all the best.
And,
I'm a piece of shit. But, like.
You were a little bit, but it's all good.
I just couldn't.
Couldn't do anything.
I was very honest. I just couldn't.
Yep.
I couldn't move. It was not just travel. It was international travel. And I was working the entire time.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to end this on a real good one.
Okay.
AITA for telling my girlfriend to, quote, suck it up around my clown figurines. Did you hear that one?
Yeah. We're breaking up. Like, we're breaking up.
Listen to him. Hear him out.
Okay.
Me, 26 male, girlfriend, 24 female, have been dating for 2 years. Since we started dating, she's known, all caps, that I love clowns. I have several porcelain clowns displayed around the house, on walls, hung from the ceiling on little swings, and on shelves.
I don't like this.
I know you don't.
This is serial killer vibes.
I adore these weird little creatures. You get them on little swings.
He got touched as a child. Like, I feel, no, this is not.
Last week, I bought 2 Venetian masks from the thrift store, and they're in great condition, all caps. He's very excited about them. I got them for a decent price, too. He's like, really like.
I don't like it.
She hates them, all caps.
I hate them too.
She says they're creepy and give her bad vibes whatever that means.
She's right.
Whatever that means, he says.
Well, it's got dark energy.
I told her that I would take down the mask when she's staying the night, but I'm not getting rid of them.
I can feel it. It's bad energy.
She told me that was fine. Yesterday, she got up and told me that we needed to talk. She told me she's sick of seeing my weird clown decorations and clown toys everywhere, that they're ugly and creepy, and they creep her out. I asked her where this is all coming from, because it's all kind of coming out of nowhere all of a sudden. Because she has, quote, all caps, never mentioned my clowns before.
Yeah.
And she said me, quote, bringing those ugly effing masks into our home was her last straw.
That's really sad.
And, quote, my obsession with clowns was charming before, but now it's just disturbing. Who could possibly like clowns this much?
Well, she's an a-hole.
Well, hang on.
He needs therapy.
I told her I would take down the mask when she was over. But number one, this isn't our home. This is my apartment. And 2, she's known about the clowns for years. And to try and stop me from decorating my place with my clowns how I please is controlling. She told me either get rid of some of the clowns or we're done. I told her to just, quote, suck it up while she's here. And if she can't, then I'll come to her place every week. She didn't like that answer and called me a child before leaving. I texted her to apologize for telling her to suck it up about the clowns. But she hasn't responded to me. So, am I the a-hole for telling her to suck it up about my clown figurines and all my clowns?
No, I think you're weird as hell, but I think that if someone's, knowingly entering a relationship with you and this is part of, like, who you are, then she's kind of an a-hole for, like, putting all that down out of nowhere.
Listen.
I think he might also be a little autistic.
I think he's going to find a beautiful woman who loves his clowns, and she's going to be even hotter than this girl.
Exactly.
And she's going to be so much hotter and so much cooler.
Be a freaking weirdo. She has clowns, too. They all have clowns. They have a clown family. Like, they make little clown babies. Like, imagine them moving in together. The girlfriend will never be okay with this, and he will never be okay with removing his clowns. It's
an unstoppable force and an immovable object.
An outward expression of some part of him that he's connected to. So, like, you're basically saying, she was saying, I don't love you, basically, to him, which is,
he's like, this big part of my life.
It's hurtful. She knew what she was getting into. Mm-hmm. That's on her. Okay, he's a freaking weirdo.
100%.
I would never have a second date. I wouldn't entertain it. I think that's serial killer behavior or like something deeply disturbing inside you. I'm not into it. That's bad energy. Nice
what
to
if
meet
he's
you.
so fun?
Nice to
What
meet
if
you.
he's exactly me, but he just
Good
got the
friend
what if he's
zone.
me, but he's got the clowns?
Very friend zone person.
With the clowns. Just me exactly me.
I'd be
with
like, this is my
clowns.
weird clown friend. He's kind of weird, but I love him. Would never date him.
So the clown's a deal breaker like that.
100%.
Dang, dude.
How am I supposed to have sex with you and I'm looking at clowns the whole time?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Like, they're looking at me. Do you know, I couldn't even have dolls when I was a kid. I don't like things looking at me.
I know you don't. That's why
I don't
I
like
picked
it.
this
I
one.
don't like it.
That's why I
like I
picked
had a
this
lot of stuffed animals and bunnies and stuff. I like animals.
Yeah.
But I don't like I don't like dolls. I don't like the things that look like people looking at me.
If it can look at you.
Yeah, I've gotten gifted a doll twice in my life when I was a kid. Both times in the middle of the night, I threw it in my parents' closet. I could not handle that.
Dang.
It was in the room with me. Didn't
Don't
like
get
it looking
Nikki
at
stuff
me.
with eyes.
I don't like it. It's fake and it has eyes. And maybe, I watched Poltergeist also.
Oh, yeah.
And those things came alive. And
Yeah, they come alive.
I read a lot of Goosebumps books.
That'll do it.
Listen, my imagination's too powerful.
What if he had a clown room and not a clown house?
I'd have to really like him.
Yeah.
He'd have to have really solid skills in bed.
Yeah.
And also have a really charming personality.
How do I get you to fuck this guy?
Not in the clown room.
That's what it sounds like.
Not in the clown room.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what this guy's deal is. He might. It's like that's why I said maybe he has autism because like they have special interests and like usually
He
it's like
definitely has
usually
something.
it's like trains or something. But like the darkness associated with vintage clowns is
On
like
little swings, it's pretty...
there's like weird black magic energy with them, and I don't know. I don't like their associations with.
My sister had some porcelain clowns.
I don't like it.
It was pretty weird.
Nah.
And they were
I
on
was
little
scared
swings.
of clowns until I was like 8 years old too.
Yeah, I think that goes for a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even. I would start screaming and crying like immediately.
Oh, really?
I've seen it. Like,
I wasn't scared of clowns in general, but there was a Are You Afraid of the Dark episode
Yeah.
starring a scary clown, and that actually made me go like, okay, I can see why people are scared of clowns.
I just don't like them. Why you gotta pay? Why are you paying? Maybe I understand the William H. Gacy, like the William.
Yeah. He was
Gacy,
the clown guy who ate
Yeah.
people.
He didn't eat people.
I thought he ate people.
No, he was.
Oh, he was diddling.
He diddled.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
diddled
he
and-
was a
and
closet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he. Yeah, was probably ashamed of it, and he would lure boys and then
Using the clown stuff.
touch them and then murder them.
He found brave little boys who aren't afraid of clowns.
He was a birthday clown. He wouldn't do it while he was the clown. He was a birthday clown, like as a profession.
To lure.
No, not to lure.
Or to make
No,
intros.
just people like were like, how could that guy ever be a killer? He's like a friendly clown dad.
Right.
And then like he would just invite people over, and he would be like, he did this one trick. I like looked into this a lot.
The handcuff trick.
Yeah, the handcuff thing. Like I'm gonna show you a trick or something.
And he
a
was doing
magic
this to
trick.
grown men.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't like a kid diddler. That's
No,
why I
not
didn't want
kid
you to think
diddler.
like it was a birthday clown and he
yeah,
lured
yeah.
kids. Like it was actually like a grown man thing. But yeah, and then he would put them in handcuffs and then he would strangle them.
Yeah. That's a wild one.
Yeah.
He's been like, hey, try these handcuffs on real quick.
And he would keep the bodies in there.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like this, there was a smell. I don't remember, but like there was a smell.
Yeah. That's how they got him or whatever.
I don't remember the whole story. I don't want to botch it.
It's a
but
good
yeah,
one. It's a crazy one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, with that, on that high note.
Wayne Gacy. Oh, did I say
John
his-
Wayne
John Wayne
Gacy.
Gacy.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Okay.
On that high note, that's all the time we have for today.
I thought I conflated William H. Macy with.
You almost did.
I got really scared in my
You
head.
almost did.
Okay.
Yeah. William H. is a great actor.
Yeah, I love him. He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him in Fargo, don't you know?
You like him in Boogie Nights as well.
Yeah, I did.
He's great in Boogie Nights.
All right, that's all the time we have. Let us know in the comments if you agree with our assessments of who and who was not the a-hole. That was a weird one to end with. I don't like thinking about those clowns.
I'm glad. That's why I picked it.
Don't like ICP. Nope, not a fan.
You're not into clowns or any of that.
Not into it.
So with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching the show and supporting the show. Bye.